Everyone, next question up says, hey Mike, I hope all's going well. I was just curious as to when our guided programming group was going to get a test day. Training has been going great and my numbers have been going up like crazy recently, shout out to you, but I don't find myself going below 4 reps very often. If we're not going to get a test day, do you think I would be able to take a priority 2 and 3 workout off and then do a mock meet before jumping back into restoration work? There are test days programmed in, but you can test basically whenever you want. Pick a day, let me know, and I'll set up the program to peak for whatever day that you want to test. Now, normally that's a competition or something like that, but it can be anything. It can be a gym test. It can just be some day that you picked. You know, it doesn't really matter that much. Now, if you don't give me any days, we'll still have our test day, but they're going to be fairly infrequent. I looked up where you are and where your group is and your programming. You've got a ways to go still before you get to testing. Probably 8 to 10 weeks, I would say. But then there will be a test day. And that's just kind of my planning for your strategy here. We plan things out so that we do need to test, but a test day requires a deload, and there needs to be some other things that happen on the back end of the test. So it can be a little bit taxing in terms of the amount of time that can chew up. So we don't test all the time. We don't test that often. The auto-regulated nature of the program makes it so we don't really have to. We can still get good quality training in without the need to test more frequently. But if you like to test, this is about powerlifting and getting you strong, and if you just want to lift a heavy weight, let me know when, and I'll set the program up to peak for it. And so you'll run up, you'll have a peak, and then afterwards you'll go into a restoration cycle. But without that, I'll just plan the annual plan to get you as strong as possible and progress you through this training so that we're developing you into being the best lifter that we can, without the constraints of a competition schedule. So just let me know how you want to proceed on that, and I'll make sure it gets taken care of.